when I mess with this. One of the best yet. In this business of rap, feel the realness.
Welcome to another real hip hop rap reaction. So this week we got I'm gonna be playing for you some Jedi mind tricks on this group which started like back in late 90s. They got big like during the early 2000s, and it had basically the producer who was Stoop, the Enemy of Mankind, and it had Vinnie, and those were the main guys in the group, and also Just Allah, but he was more of he was a rapper who was added in like in the earlier tracks, and he came in like in the middle, but he wasn't in for every album, and I don't think he's not in for this album. But
how comes he's not in there?
I don't know.
Is that before?
Yeah, I think so it's like Just Allah wanted to go more dark, more like hard. I think more like violent, because the albums they did was, the first one was called Violent by Design, and that's the one he was on.
Mm-hmm.
And then they did two other albums after that, which was Visions of Gandhi, Legacy of Blood. I don't think he was on those two, but then he came back in History of Violence, so it was another violence album. And then there was another track, the last album, I think it was 2011, it was Violence Begets Violence, and he was on that one. But then I think they had some dispute, Vinnie and Just Allah, and then they went their separate ways, isn't it?
Oh right, okay.
So now this one I think came out in 2018. And also I think Just Allah was saying about the producer, he wanted the producer to make more harder beats like he did earlier days, but I think the beats were always hard, isn't it? But they were more like, they're more different. It was like a mixture, isn't it? It was a mixture of like hardcore and a bit more commercial, isn't it? But it was always on the hardcore Jedi mind tricks, they're like underground group, isn't it?
Oh right.
Yeah, so it's like always hard, isn't it? And this is an example of the hardness, isn't it? On this one I'm going to be playing. So this one I think came out 2018, Jedi mind tricks, and the title of the track is called San La Muerte, which is I think in Spanish it's translated to Saint of Death. So we'll be playing some
hardcore title at the same time.
Yeah. So this one's released, and well, let's get straight into it, isn't it?
Go.
Yeah. My mic sound good? Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. Look. Yeah. Listen. Yeah. It's no sub.
The beat is hip hop. Straight away hip hop.
Yeah.
And it's just building up now.
Yeah.
It's building up, you can just feel it it's like shaking.
It's like a hip hop war, isn't it?
Yeah. So I can just imagine that it's gonna explode at some point.
Yeah, man, let's see what he's gonna be saying now.
So watch it when the Ruger spit. Record the homicide so I can watch how many views it get. Fuck the world, fuck them all. Tired of this music shit. The goal my gon' move regardless of who producing it. You dumb if you don't think that it's a shot gon' fly. I will cross your fucking T's and I will dot that I. I will pop that nah. I will tighten the grip. You a sucker, you the type to take advice from a bitch.
I will crush your T's and I will dot that I, isn't it? He pays attention to detail. He always takes care of the details.
He's a 5 guard, so we had to get his name cursed. Arm to the teeth, carry metal like a change purse. Make a list of raw motherfuckers, put my name first. Every single line is by design to make it brain burst. High like a motherfucker, I ain't hit the ground yet. Dump it till the whole clip empty like a sound check. 20 plus years, I ain't lost around yet. Comedic orthodoxy where the ritual is found.
20 plus years, I haven't lost around yet. Yeah, and the hook is catchy as well.
Never is enough, everybody get in touch. Motherfuckers is running up on me. The drama don't stop, get your whole block shot. All these shooters is running up on me. I got a big street sweeper, I'm the hood
cooking in the kitchen.
I make this graveyard crowded like a popular spot. Nowadays it's kinda hard to tell a cop from an eye. I'ma aim the chopper either way you pop or I pop. Listen, he a traitor so he left for the hills. Screaming high pitch, crying like he's Stephanie Mills. Ain't no iller voice in this shit. Die now or die later, that's the choice you get. It's moist and it's wet. Living.
Yeah, he says there's no iller voice in this shit because his voice is like, that's one of the things he says he's like good for is his voice, isn't it? Because his voice is like, it's like recognizable, isn't it? It's like that raw hip hop voice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here is literally hell. Body stacking when I crack, I'm like the Liberty Bell. This dummy bro looking at the bottom of the pipe. I'm coming with the heater like the bottom of the knife.
I just got it.
Wow.
Because I was keep thinking that his rap is a bit similar to somebody, but it's not the same rap. And I was keep listening. This is definitely Big Pun, but slowed down, not as fast as with the same voice.
Right. Yeah, because he says Big Pun was one of his influences, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
It's just slowed down, but it's the same energy, same voice, proper hip hop, but just slower than Big Pun, just speeded it up.
Right.
So I just got it.
So it's that
the
same formula.
the aggression in the voice,
and the same formula probably,
yeah.
The technique and stuff.
The technique is exactly the same, but it's just slowed down.
Right.
Like if I put it in speed, like I'd say
slower.
Big Pun would be going 80, 85 miles an hour. He's going about 55, 60 miles an hour. That's the speed.
And he did something with Chris Rivers as well, isn't he? He's done a track with him. Yeah.
Oh, right.
That's my life, wanna see me, it's nothing. Just know it either way with me, it's gonna be a concussion. Body bags everywhere, machetes here to chop him up. Put his body on ice and slap him like a hockey. Love it never is enough, everybody get in touch. Motherfuckers is running up on me. The drama don't stop, get your whole block shot. All these
you know, if you've got the machinery and stuff, you could put this track on that, right? And just speed it up, right? And compare it to how close it is to Big Pun's rap. It can be done even with the machine, like to have that technology to just speed it up and still sound clear. But it's exactly the same. So he's probably, because he liked him, he built up his confidence and his technique through that. But Big Pun, it was more natural to Big Pun. That's why he could go the speed that he went. With him, if he's learning off Big Pun, he'll have to start off like this to end up like that. He can't come and sound exactly the same.
Yeah, but speed it up. I've
Big Pun, he's younger than Big Pun, isn't he?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's different. It's different eras, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's like probably 10 years.
Yeah,
difference.
Exactly that. So he has to go through 10 years to get to that point where Big Pun was. And this is a good start because it's nearly there. It just needs to be speeded up. The technique and it's all there.
Yeah, but he's not a speed up rapper. That's his style. That's why he said his voice is his voice is the main asset. He believes in his rap because he probably knows that like there's other rappers faster than him, but the lyrical content, the rawness in it, and the rawness of his voice, he says it beats that, isn't it? That's his asset.
His confidence.
That's his asset. Like if you had two different cars, one's like he's like a Range Rover, isn't it? Like a Land Rover, like a Jeep or whatever, isn't it? Like who can go on the rough terrain. Where these other quicker rappers, they're like Ferraris, where if they go on the rough terrain, they'll get smashed up, isn't it?
Up on me, I got a big street sweeper, I'm the hood grim reaper, motherfuckers is dying around me. My trigger finger stay itching, we cooking in the kitchen, I ain't fucking with nobody but me.
He's not messing with nobody else but him.
It's that does the track. but everything was there. Everything, the beat, the energy, the voice.
Yeah.
Everything was there.
Yeah, man. I liked that one, man. It's a good video as well.
Yeah, good video. Goes with the lyrical content anyway.
Well, that's it, man. And if you like that lyrical content, don't forget to press that subscribe button, that notification bell to get the latest content. We'll be bringing you more fire tracks down the line. You know that stuff. Always gonna be bringing you the underground hardcore rap hip hop tracks every single week. All right. All the best. God bless.
Peace.